Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Well, apparently not! Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Ben. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, there's that look! Why don't we all share poems now? Monica? You're the one that doesn't... You're the one that, oddly enough, doesn't scare me as much. Maybe they don't see it. Maybe I'm the only person who sees this stuff. I don't know. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem. I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Ben. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities we can do, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ben, there's that look. We're a little embarrassed today, you know, but it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Oh no, it kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. What does that mean? Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house. What? So she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is concerning. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Why am I not questioning this? Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes no longer... Is this the continuation of the other poem? Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my eyes. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That's not that bad. I don't know what it's about. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Oh, the skip option is available. Let's do it. Skip that option. Yuri. Let's see what's going on with you. Yuri stares at the poem. Minute passes more than enough to finish her reading. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to speak. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific riding habits that are usually typical of new riders. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new riders is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a riding style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stamina is... yeah, okay. Bye-bye. We've already went through all this. Yep, yeah, Now, it's just Natsuki. I'm glad that skip button's now available. Because we just went through all this. We went totally through all this. Yeah. Let's just skip all that. Let's skip all of that. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone has judged me by my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice. Oh, the music has changed. It's playing the actual theme, but it's higher pitched. Or, well, actually it may not. Or it may. I don't know. There's no way my poems can stand up. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem. With one hand, take a sip of fine wine. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was just trying something nice. Oh, you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Ben did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. She's like one of those elitists. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't. And Ben liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ben appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he appreciates my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ben started showing up. Bird! Someone call the fire department. We got a blazing fire. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Doesn't Sayori stop this fight? Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Ben hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was standing here. I don't like either of you, okay? I don't like either of you. You're crazy. Ben, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did her ship? What? I don't like either of you. Is there a third option? Can I click off the screen and like, I don't really. What? Doesn't really matter what you pick, does it? Ah! Monica! What are you doing here? I was making a decision. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew a face was gonna pop up. What? Hey, Ben. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? What is happening? Takes a sip of fine wine. Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She's crying. Well, that's what you get for starting a childish argument. Jeez. She quickly runs away. Maybe it's just all this is just like... Maybe I'm going insane and I'm seeing all this because I can't handle the death of my childhood friend. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Maybe the answer is Monica. Maybe you have to romance Monica. Maybe that's it. That's how you get out of it. That's how you break the cycle. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. What? Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Why do I not question these things? Or did... Ben, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. Oh, it's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. There's no music playing, by the way. I just want to make that casual observation. That usually means something is about to happen. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can both go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you when you're done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take care of that responsibility for today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. It's just, I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Ben. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... What was that? It doesn't really matter who I pick, right? I don't care about either of them. They all suck. Vertigo. I know it's Vertigo, that's funny. Boop. Some funny words in here. Fear. Just press a bunch of random ones just to get through it, because I don't like either of them. I'd rather have it 50-50, to be honest. Another day passed since after the club meeting. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. In the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, man. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over my shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading the manga at the desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person, and I doubt that. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Well, maybe that's true. Maybe it's just one of those things. Since Yuri's not here, it just escalated. Ben, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, though. And I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry what I'm saying right now. Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise that I didn't mean anything as I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Wait, does she not remember? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Something weird is happening in this place. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Does she not remember this? You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... What is wrong with her mouth? Mibbles, sailcloth, blind sight, lifeline, and receptacle faultlessly offered. Solomalasuned. I'll accept your apology anyways. It helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. This is so weird. This game is so weird. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. It's Monica! That's how, when she enters, just like voice cracking, it's Monica! Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall, so to be honest, I was just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell, at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really that good. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. What is with that look? Stop it, it creeps me out. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ben. Monica smiles sweetly. That's not a sweet smile to me. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monaco is referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I choose to not bring up anything the three of us talked about because it was weird. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Ben, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. Oh, how forward. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Why do you just go along with everything? It's like, oh, just whatever. Natsuki's starving at home. His father beats her. That's fine. Totally fine. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I mean, I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Aw, what a sweetheart. Too bad you're a terrible person. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I might be able to focus on reading this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Put the money in the bag. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. That's incredibly specific! And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Uh-huh. Go on, Yuri. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. Why would anyone read that? Well, I mean, there's a lot of reasons to read that, but it's terrible. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... it's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Man, she is messed up. She's so shy, reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. Where horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. That's a way to put it, Yuri. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Apparently not. I'm just going along with it. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Why? What happens to your body exactly? Go back again. Please don't say it's you cut off your own limbs. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't like her, but here's the thing. That's terrible. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Whoa! Nothing happened. Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book as I put it in my bag. Alright! It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, but it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading with company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the Okay. Yuri, there's nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. It's all good. Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Anyway, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the thingy. That way I turn the page really side to thumb and flips her aside. But in holding it like this, we're hugging even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yep. To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Oh, she's looking at me. She's looking at me! I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri is no longer asking me to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before I to turn my own edition. We continue. Well, with her, she probably already finished like 5 minutes before I did, so. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, I letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely. Whoa! I just thought of something. So, Natsuki likes parfait girls. Yuri likes Slaughterhouse 5, or whatever the fudge it's called. What if they're like all characters based around those same novels? So Parfait Girl is a super cute moe, which is what Natsuki is supposed to be. She fills that trope. Yuri is super dark and stuff, and she has limbs, but we don't know if those are her actual limbs. And Monica, I don't know about Monica Siori. I don't know what book she liked. She may have liked a book. I don't know. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guessed things and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as it feels her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Ben? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip back into my bag.